Carlyle Blackwell was an American silent film actor and a minor director and producer. He made his film debut in the 1910 Vitagraph Studios production of Uncle Tom's Cabin, directed by J. Stuart Blackton. Between then and 1930, when talkies ended his acting career, he appeared in more than 180 films. For his contribution to the motion picture industry, Blackwell has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame at 6340 Hollywood Boulevard. In his later years he was also active as a producer and writer. After his final film in 1930, Blackwell turned to performing on stage in live theater. Life. Blackwell was born in Syracuse, New York. He was married 3 times, first to actress Ruth Hartman, who was the mother of his daughter and son. In 1923, he divorced Hartman for desertion, and, in 1926, he married his second wife Leah Barnato, known as the Queen of Diamonds. She was the daughter of a South African diamond millionaire and sister of Wolf Barnato. His third wife was former Ziegfeld girl Yvonne Taylor, whom he met on a transatlantic crossing and married in 1933 after divorcing Leah Blackwell in 1932. His son, Carlyle Blackwell, Jr., was also an actor. Carlyle Sr. died in Miami, Florida in 1955, aged 71. Filmography. First movies. The actor Carlyle Blackwell was an American silent movie pioneer with his first film debut in 1910. Some of his first movies include Uncle Tom's Cabin, On Her Doorsteps, Dr. Cupid, Slim Jim's Last Chance, The Wasp, Over the Garden Wall, The Blackfoot Half-Breed, The Temptation of Rodney Vane, Norma from Norway, The Gun Smugglers. As a director, Chasing the Smuggler, his first movie as a director, The Man Who Could Not Lose, The Good for Nothing, Leap to Fame, His Royal Highness, Beyond the Cities, Bedrock. His work in England. Carlyle Blackwell went to England in 1921 and played the first Bulldog Drummond in film, in a movie called Bulldog Drummond. He stayed and worked in England until 1931, both in the theatre and in movies. His cinematic works in England include The Virgin Queen, Shadow of Egypt, She, Monte Carlo, The Rolling Road, The Wrecker, Dare Hunt, Von Baskerville. His only talkies, Bedrock, Beyond the Cities. Other movies. Main roles. He took part in many other productions which increased his popularity. To his numerous appearances in front of the camera belong, among others, other roles: Brother Man, Our Dixie Mother, The Trail of the Poma's Charm, Bertha's Mission, The Mission Carrier, Big-Hearted Jim, Slabsides, Tangle's Lives, The Love of Summer Morn, A Cattle Herder's Romance, Reckless Ready Reforms, The Badge of Courage, On the Warpath, The Indian Maid's Sacrifice, Peggy, The Moonshiner's Daughter, The Alpine Lease, The Mistress of Hacienda del Cerro, The Peril of the Plains, For Her Brother's Sake, How Betty Captured the Outlaw, The Haida Troll, Jean of the Jail, The Russian Peasant, An Interrupted Wedding, A Princess of the Hills, The Alcalde's Conspiracy, The Bell of Penance, The Spanish Revolt of 1836, The Outlaw, The Secret of the Miser's Cave, The Mexican Revolutionist, The Stolen Invention, The Gun Smugglers, The Bag of Gold, The Organ Grinder, Saved by Telephone, The Suffragette Sheriff, Fantasca, The Gypsy, The Family Tyrant, Freed from Suspicion, The Wandering Musician, The Kentucky Girl, The Daughter of the Sheriff, The Frenzy of Firewater, The Apache Renegade, The Village Vixen, When Youth Meets Youth, The Redskin Raiders, The Plot That Failed, The Peril of the Cliffs, The Power of a Hymn, The Skinflint, Mountain Dew, Days of 49, The Flower Girl's Romance, Red Wing and the Paleface, The Indian Uprising at Santa Fe, The Water Rights War, The Two Runaways, A Dangerous Wager, The Usurer, Red Sweeney's Mistake, The Pride of Angry Bear, The Last Blockhouse, The Buckskin Coat, A Life in the Balance, The Mountain Witch, The Missing Bonds, The Honor System, The Attack at Rocky Pass, The Sacrifice, The California Oil Crooks, The Wayward Son, The Cheyenne Massacre, The Poet and the Soldier, The Battle for Freedom, The Tragedy of Big Eagle Mine, The Fight at Grizzly Gulch, The Girl and the Gangster, Intemperance, The Skeleton in the Closet, The Invaders, Trooper Billy, The Man Who Vanished, Perils of the Sea, The Plot of India's Hillman, The Invisible Foe, The Masquerader, The Convict's Story, Out in the Rain, The Fatal Clues, Chasing the Smugglers, The Award of Justice, The Wiles of a Siren, The Detective's Sister, The Fringe on the Glove, Mrs. Peyton's Pearls, The Political Boss, Such a Little Queen, The Key to Yesterday, The Man Who Could Not Lose, The Uncanny Room, The High Hand, The Puppet Crown, Mr. Grex of Monte Carlo, The Secret Orchard, The Case of Becky, The Clarion, His Brother's Wife, Sally in Our Alley, A Woman's Way, The Ocean Waif, The New South, The Marriage Market, On Dangerous Ground, A Square Deal, The Social Leper, The Page Mystery, The Crimson Dove, The Price of Pride, The Burglar, The Beautiful Mrs. Reynolds, His Royal Highness, The Way Out, Leap to Fame, Stolen Orders, The Golden Wall, By Hook or Crook, The Road to France, Hitting the Trail, Love in a Hurry, Courage for Two, Hit or Miss, The Third Woman, The Beloved Vagabond, Les Deus Gosses, Riding for a King, Beating the Book, The Crooked Billet, As Producer The Lodger, Blighty, One of the Best, The Rolling Road, Bedrock, Beyond the Cities, As a Writer Beyond the Cities,